Hey everyone, and welcome back to some more Civilization 6 as Eleanor. So, when we last left off, we took some cities from Australia, but we still need at least one more, Hobart, because it has aluminum, and I have none. There's not a single source in my territory, unfortunately. I might have to wait to repair my artillery, because it's down to 8 health, but it shouldn't be too hard to take Hobart. We'll see how many more units Australia has. We can check their strength ranking. Let's take a look. So we are at... hold on, wrong ranking. We are at 933, and Australia is at 345. So yeah, they don't have too many units left. But let's repair that artillery first. And we still have some units attacking us, apparently. Might be a good idea to send at least one guy in this general direction. So into the city and field cannon. Oh yeah, that's for the merges. We still have some field cannons, some fairly high level ones. This one. This is the highest level field cannon. That's not core or an army. Let's merge with that guy, and we'll still need a few more, but for now I'm building a broadcast center. In other news, we just unlocked tier 3 government. Communism. Let's make use of it then, shall we? That will give us even more era score. Plus 3. How much are we at right now? 153. Right, how much do we need for another golden age? 193. We do have a lot of time because this era literally only just started. We'll see how that goes. So, I picked up a few policies. And I think I'll grab military research, actually, to get a little bit of extra research. We got 162 per turn right now. And with that, we'll get 199! Okay, that's way more than I expected to get from that. Well, that's great. What's Australia at? 242. Yeah, we are at 200, basically. Pedro is at 184. And Shaka is also at 184. Alright then. Australia is at 58 techs researched. We might still need to take another city or two once we get Hobart, but we'll see about that. We will weaken him significantly once we take Hobart. That is a pretty good city. I wouldn't mind taking the capital, but that might be a little bit tougher. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. And next up we'll grab nuclear program, because that's already boosted. And I'm still waiting for the artillery to get at least 50% health. A few more turns should though. I don't want to risk losing it. I still got some pillaged districts. Well, slightly annoying, but we'll do what we have to do. So one thing I can do is start attacking with my other artillery, because it's at full health and we can do it from safe distance. But I'm keeping my infantry out of range until he's back at full health. He wants peace, but I'm not interested. I don't want your 20 aluminum. I want your swords. Oh hey, thanks for the builder. We can grab that guy. How many builds? 3 builds! Yeah, not bad at all. Alright, let's do some damage. This will take quite a few turns, so we might as well get started. We could also attack with the field cannon. That obviously wouldn't be safe distance though. Let's just wait for the other artillery. I think one more turn will be enough. And since we finished rocketry, I might build the spaceport somewhere, because I need some kind of plan B. And that's going to be our plan B. I assume this is still our highest production city. It should be. 83. Paris is at 76, that's not too bad. Yeah, Magnus is giving us quite a lot of extra in Paris. Do we have some space? We should have some space. 18 turns to build a spaceport. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. And I'll trash that mortar, we don't have the time for that. Here, let's just build it down here. That's not a very useful tile. 18 turns. I can probably speed that up a little bit with internal trade routes. And we also need one more government plaza building. Which one is that going to be? Yeah, that's going to be Royal Society. Builders gain the ability to use all their charges to provide bonus production to a district project. Let's grab that then. But after the broadcast center. As for research, yeah, we can grab combustion, because that's already boosted, or computers. I will actually need some flood barriers. Let's get computers then. Still need some repairs, unfortunately. Alright, we can move in with the other artillery. So this guy will move one tile to the west, and then we'll move in. We can still attack with one of them, because he has that ability. And the other guy can attack on the next turn. And I can also do some damage with the field cannon. Not that it will do amazing amount of damage, but it's mostly for experience. This guy is pretty close to level 5 actually. That would definitely come in handy. And let's move in with some more melee, in case that will be needed. Also, I can upgrade all the field cannons to mortars now. And since mortars do not require any strategic resources, neither do any other units in this line, I can upgrade everything. I still have the 50% discount, so we might as well just upgrade all of them. Just need to be inside my territory. I can afford it, we still got 5,000. This guy will have to wait. That was actually quite a bit of damage from city bombardment. Let's back up with him and upgrade him then. There's nuclear program. I'm not changing any policies. The ones we already have are fine. And what should we go for? I think we should go for rapid deployment actually. I can't actually utilize it just yet, but it will be useful in the future. I will not be waiting to research nuclear fission. And I don't think I can build an aerodrome on a foreign continent. I could maybe build an airstrip on a foreign continent. Problem is, there isn't really a foreign continent. This is a foreign continent, as far as I'm aware. But that's about it. Yeah, this is actually a different continent, so I could build an airstrip right here on that tile. Didn't we still have one military engineer? Yes, we do have a military engineer, so I could actually get that done if I have the tech. Right, I do have the tech, I just need to be on a valid tile to build it. So that should give us the boost. We might as well use him. And I could actually build a tunnel next to St. Petersburg. It might actually be useful in the future, if we go to war with Russia again or something like that. Anyway, back to Australia. Let's do some more damage and probably back up with this fella. Yeah, let's back up and heal him up. And upgrade. So there it is. That's Mortar Army. That's going to do some pretty nice damage right there. This city should be ours in a few turns. But then we'll have to consider whether we want to continue fighting Australia, or maybe try to do something about Brazil. I'm a little bit concerned about Brazil, but it's going to be hard to actually do something about them. Can we even start a city somewhere nearby? We could, in theory. It wouldn't be a very good city, but there's actually some aluminum down here. Interesting. We could also grab one in this general area. I'll have to think about it. It might be a little bit tough. Oh, what's going on here? Rebellion in 11 turns. Okay, good to know. And I'm just going to grab a seaside resort to get +2 era score. We still need quite a lot more, but we got a lot of time. Oh yeah, and Townsville is going to flip in 2 turns actually. So if I'm not mistaken, that should be instantly ours. Not that it's a very good city. I kind of don't need it. Yep, he still wants peace, but I'm not interested just yet. I think we should actually peace out once we are done with Hobart. I mean, we can always just declare war again in 10 turns. But I need to peace out to actually get full production in these cities, because right now they are considered to be occupied. And I just want to lose that status and fully annex them. So I think we'll peace out, and then, if we still want to take more, we can just declare Golden Age war again, in a while. Oh, he actually has a solar farm over here. Interesting. Hold on, what era is he actually in currently? He's in information era. So is Pedro. Which tech was required? Yeah, so that means he has satellites. Which means he has mechanized infantry and self-propelled artillery. We might want to hurry up before they show up. Because I don't want them to show up. Yeah, this city is going to be ours in 2 turns max. I can still attack with the biplane a little bit. Not that he will do amazing amount of damage. But it's always something. You never know when it's going to make a difference. Should we move in with the mortar? Might as well. He should do decent damage. Not that great, but it will do. He is actually trying to kill the mortar army. Makes sense, but he's not going to succeed. That was a counter-spy mission, and yep, there's Townsville. I think I'm actually going to refuse, because this is a worthless city, and I don't want to waste my amenities for it. Screw it, refuse, it's gonna be a free city, I don't really care about that. The only part I do kind of care about are the units, but I can just keep my guy here blocking the way, and they will be blocked by mountains. Not really a problem. Anyway, back to Hobart. I don't think we can take it right now, or can we? A promotion will have to wait. Yeah, we can actually take it right now, so let's do that. Here, that's it, it's ours. And there's a perfect encampment over there, I like that. And that also gives us space race boost. Wait, does it have an aerodrome? Because that's the boost, right? Or is it? Oh, it has a spaceport, really? What the heck? Well then, we just took a spaceport basically for free. That's kind of amazing. Production in here will not be as amazing, but I could always use internal trade routes to boost it. Obviously keep the city. Raising the city would be a little bit silly, I'm just saying. Alright, how about we just buy the monument and the granary, we can afford it. And then repair the watermill. Okay, and now we can peace out. Let's see how much gold he's going to give us. How are the grievances? 76 grievances against us. Yeah, that's not bad at all, considering we took multiple cities. We can get some aluminum. I mean, yeah, we have our own swords now from him. However, we could already take some to build up our stock. Okay, so here's the deal. We will take 30 aluminum, 10 diplomatic favor, and a few gold pieces. That's the deal. He still has quite a few cities. I will keep an eye on him, definitely. He's not interested in our embassy. Oh, I can't imagine why, there's totally no reason to refuse that. And now that we're done, let's check the others. We are currently in 2nd place. In science. Yeah, Australia still has 220 per turn. I might go to war with them again, but we'll see. I'm a little bit worried about Pedro, like I already said before. I have to do something about him. Yeah, even in his current state, he will get a culture victory in 122 turns. And this will be faster, because he will get various new techs and civics to speed that up. I will have to invade him somehow, which is the reason why I didn't extend my alliance with him. Not quite sure how exactly I'm going to do that just yet. Probably just take one of his smaller cities and then turn that into our base of operations. His capital is over here, behind the mountains, which means I would need some tunnels. Yeah, this is actually a little bit tough to attack. I can't really attack it from the south very well. I could bombard it from here, but then we got another city. I think I'll have to take this city right here. Salvador. Probably. Well, in any case, he will have to be our next target, otherwise he will probably win this game. You know what we also need? We need plastics ASAP, because I desperately need more oil. Let's finish computers, because that's 1 turn away, and then we'll go for plastics. And then for combined arms to reveal uranium. But we need plastics as soon as possible. I got several sources of oil, but they all require plastics. We got one over here, we got one over here, there's one here. It's not inside our borders yet, but it will be at some point. And then we got one here, also outside, but I could capture that from Australia.
To err is human.
Alright, so now that we got computers, I will need some flood barriers. In a few cities at least. But next we will be working on plastics, like I already said. I might actually need nukes against Brazil, which means I kind of need to know whether I have uranium or not, but first we really need the oil, because that's required for so many units that I'll need against Brazil. However, that's also going to be the end of this episode, so thanks for watching, I hope you enjoyed it, leave a like if you did, or a dislike if you didn't. And I'll see you next time. Bye bye.